guys, this is your girl P Million. If you want to see how I got this bombshell look today / smoky eye look, watch the video and comment on it below. Like, comment, subscribe, and thumbs up this bitch, period. Cool. We taking over 2020, baby. So today's look, what I'm gonna be doing, I think I'm gonna be doing like a pink purplish eye that I seen somebody do on my Instagram, and her shit came out mad fleeky. So you know the basics. If you didn't watch the first video already, I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer to prime my eyes. I'm gonna use it, well, not prime, but I'm gonna use it as eyeshadow base. And yeah, story time. We're gonna do a story time while I do my makeup. Story time of when I got locked up in high school. My whole entire life, I probably got locked up, like certified handcuffs, preset, maybe like 3 times. But the first time I ever got locked up, like a freshman. I just got to high school, so I don't know if anybody remembers, but the transition from high school to elementary, or from elementary to high school, is like a big ass transition, because you know it's like bigger people. Say this was like maybe like my freshman year of high school. I used to have this friend who, she was a senior, or she was a junior. Yeah, she was a junior. One day she was like, you know, I had 6th period algebra. I used to skip that class. That's probably why I fucking failed. But yeah, I used to skip 6th period all the time. And she was like, yo, you know, I'm trying to go to the mall. I think she had a kid. She had a kid around the time. So she's like, I'm trying to go to the mall, buy my kid something because his birthday's coming up, whatever you want to come. So I'm like, I don't have no money. She's like, you know, I'll pay for you to go on the bus. The bus back in the days, like when I was in high school, 2009, 2010, the bus was like $175. It'll take you right to the mall. Like, fuck it. Like, I could take the bus to the mall, go home, skip class. Fuck that. Hang out the mall, be cool. I went with her to the mall, whatever. We walked on the mall. We going to a few stores, you know. I'm like, so you gonna buy anything? She's like, huh, she don't got that much money. So I'm like, what you expect to buy? Finding stuff she likes for herself, trying on shit. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. Well, I guess, you know, as long as I'm not in class and I have a way to get back home, I don't care what you want to do in the mall. She's trying on shit now. She's like, she likes these sandals, but she don't got enough money for them. Sis goes in and puts the sandals in her bag. Puts the sandals in her bag, and she's like, you're supposed to walk out. So I'm like, I'm kind of shocked, because I'm like, bro, this bitch is stealing. Like, this bitch is straight teeth. And like, I never witnessed that. Like, I know people who do it, but I never witnessed someone like the way she did it. She was doing it like it wasn't a whole fucking crime. Like, you can't go to jail for it or nothing. Like, I'm gonna be using my Makeup Revolution setting powder to basically prime my eyelids. And she stole slippers out of one store. It's like some store called West Sale. They don't have that shit no more, because it was like a ratchet store. It was like a higher class, like rainbows. Like, walked out. So now you're walking around the mall, you know, she's low-key hyped. So I'm like, okay, I'm shook, because I'm like, bro, she just stole. I'm not even on that type of time. I'm not even supposed to be in the mall, whatever. After we go to West Hill, I think we go to Target. So Target comes in, you know how Target got the women's section or whatever, the kids section. She's in the baby section looking for clothes for her son. I think she had a son, but I don't know. I never met him, so I don't know. I guess. And today, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing pink and purple. That's the color I'm trying to do. And I'm going to start with this purple because I like how bright it is. And then I'm going to go in with the pink. Happy because, you know, she didn't get caught. So she goes in the women's section now. She's trying on shit. And she's trying on a bag and some clothes. And, you know, she's like, I'm about to take this, put this in my bag. So she puts it in her bag or whatever, not knowing that the security guard sees her. So when we, like, get to the midst of, like, walking out the store, she's like, the security guard comes up like, miss, we saw you on the cameras, you know, we know you were stealing. So she's like, what are you talking about? Trying to play it off like she wasn't stealing. And she's like, what are you talking about? So he's like, miss, just give me the stuff that you have. Like, I won't lock you up. You know, I understand y'all supposed to be in school right now. Mind, like I said, she was like a junior, senior. I was a freshman. She was definitely older than me. You know, she tried to play it off, and he kind of was like, okay, well, since you're lying, I might arrest you since you want to lie. So she kind of took all the stuff out her bag dumb fast because she got shook. She took the shit out her bag dumb fast. She got shook. So he was like, you know, just don't come back in the store and do all of that. Went to West Hills, got the slippers for free because she sold them shit. He only got caught when she won the women's section. and she wanted to stuff shit in her bag or whatever. So, you know, you would have figured, you know, you got caught and you know, you didn't get in trouble. You know, let me stop doing it. Still walking around the mall now. So she's like, bro, you know, his birthday party's this weekend. He did a nice polo. So she's like, she going into Macy's.
Bro.
Macy's. Like, I played myself by following her, but I was like, low-key, not really scared, but I was low-key like, okay, well, I need to get home. You know, she's the one who gave me the money on the bus. I need money to get home, so I have to wait for her. I can't just be like, all right, I want to leave her. Don't want to go Macy's with her because I'm not on that type of time. Like, I'm low-key lit. I mean, I'm low-key scared because I'm like, yo, we already got away. Even though I wasn't stealing, but still, by like guilty by association. Purple. I'm like, I'm not trying to do all of that. You know, because, you know, you can't keep pressing your luck. You're going to run out of luck. Switching brushes, by the way, too. And I'm going to be going in with, let me show you. So I went in with the purple and I mixed these two purples together to create my eyelids. Next, I'm going to be going on with this pink at the bottom, and then I'm going to bring it in with the pink on top. Basically, speed it up now. We go into Macy's now. She's in the polo baby section. So you know how Macy's is set up. They got the kids upstairs, yada, yada, yada. Macy's got good brands. So she's in the polo kids section or whatever, you know. And she's like, bro, you know what? You know, let's go to the dress room. I want to try some stuff, and I want to low-key, you know, I'm still in there. I want to low-key, like, sneak my bag in there and shit. And, you know, stuff the stuff in my bag. So we're going to the dress room now. She's trying on shit. I'm real life trying on shit.
Late, but I wasn't stealing though.
I was just in there, like, so I wasn't just sitting out there waiting for her looking mad, like, guilty or something. So now we go in the dress room. We trying on stuff or whatever. And, you know, she's using that as like a disguise to stuff stuff in her bag. And I don't know if the girls in there was watching her or what, because it didn't seem like we was coming off. I could say we, but I'm not gonna say we because I wasn't stealing. Like I said, I ain't have no kid. I ain't have no reason to steal. I'm still gonna cop the same plea I was saying when I got locked up. I was not stealing. I didn't have anything for me. I didn't have anything in my bag. None of that. She's stuffing it in the polos, mad polos too, like mad polos too, like mad. You know, Macy's is expensive. Like, it's not expensive, but polo ain't cheap, bro. Especially like the rugby shits, like, you know. After she done stuff it in, we go to walk out the store now. But we didn't walk out the store like through the mall entrance. I don't know if people know how the Trumbull Mall set up, but we didn't walk out the store like through the mall entrance. We walking out the store through the Macy's entrance. As soon, wait. Let me wait until I turn back around to finish telling my story. Because I gotta make eye with y'all. So right now we got the dark purple. Then we have the, let's show you guys. So right now I have this purple and this purple on my eyelids for the first part. Then I went in with the pink. And then I'm going to go in with a lighter pink. Just to make the top not so harsh and not look so white. And yeah, we go to walk out of the Macy's now. Like, walk out, because, you know, I'm shook. So I'm not even trying to walk through the mall, to have to walk to the bus terminal, to have to wait, to have to do mad shit. So I'm not even trying to do all of that. So about to walk out. Like, we're about to this close to walking out the door. I kid you not. If I'm lying, I'm dying. 2 men in literally sweaters, in suits, like Men in Black, came out of nowhere. They had like a side door, like employees walk through a Macy's, came out of nowhere. We didn't even make it out the door before they kind of like stopped us. Like, we caught you on the camera. We know you was stealing. Yada, yada, drop, like, you know, girls was in the dressing room low key like stealing or whatever. But they already had a cop car, like a cop car sitting outside. Like, I don't know if he was on duty. They already had that nigga waiting outside, like, literally. Cops came or whatever, and they took us to the same door that he came out of randomly. They took us to that door randomly, and they was like, do you guys have anything else? Like, do you have anything that, you know? They was like, we're gonna take you to the bathroom, and what you're gonna do is everything that you have that's stolen from Macy's, you're gonna take out, and you're gonna give it underneath. You're gonna put it on the bathroom sink, because they couldn't come in the bathroom with us because they was men. So, you know, I'm like, I don't got nothing, so I didn't have to go in the bathroom. She goes in the bathroom, she pulling out the shirt she done stuffed in her pants and her hoodie or whatever she stuffed them shits, and the rugby, the baby polo shit, mad shit you wouldn't even know was in. Dumbfounded, like, yo, how did all of these stuff even fit in your in your pocket? Like, how did you even get that shit like in your shit? But I'm like, I'm low-key like, all right, they're not about to take me to jail, because, they ain't find shit on me. I wasn't stealing. So he kind of is like, all right, ladies, well, have a good day. So we think, because he gave back the shit, now he's about to let us go. So you guys can see, this is how it looks. Well, um, we have the cops waiting, they're going to come to the front and, they're going to take you down to the precinct. We walks out the door, the cops is already waiting. They just like turn around and they put the handcuffs on. That's the first time I ever had handcuffs on in my life. Them shits was fucking heavy as fuck. Them shits was dumb heavy, actually. They put us in 2 different cells, wasn't together, and they kind of was like, how old are you? So I'm like, I don't remember how old I was a freshman. I don't know if I was a 16, 15, 14. I think I was 14. Because I graduated high school when I was 17. So I was like 14. Like, we're gonna call your parents. So I fake act like I didn't know my parents' number because I was trying to figure out, like, maybe if I didn't call them, they would let me out, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so I called my mom. My mom's like, typical Jamaicans. What? They get locked up, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. You supposed to be in school, yada, yada, yada. She was tight. Basically, like, my mom was always the one that, she showed me the tougher love. No, she didn't. That day, though, she was showing tough love. She was like, well, I'm not coming to get you. You're going to have to call your father. I did not want to call my dad. Like, my dad, like, real life scared me when I was younger. Maybe not now. He don't scare me. That nigga can't beat me. He can't beat me. I'll beat him up. But back then, I was not trying to get on his bad side, like, at all. Like, I'm just trying to get this right, ladies. But, yeah. I mean, she's like, she ain't coming, whatever. Call your pops. She hangs up on me. I'm over there shook because I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to stay in no jail overnight. I never been to jail. I don't know how this work. I'm not trying to do all of that. So call my dad. My dad's like, he's spazzing out, but he's like, he coming. My dad ain't gonna leave me dead for dead. The one thing about my dad, he could done me. He could curse me out. That nigga is not gonna leave me for dead. So I ain't see the girl the whole entire time he was there. They had us in 2 separate, and she was older. She was older than me. Like I said, she was a senior, junior, so she was like 17, 18. And that wasn't her first time she got caught stealing at all. So I guess, I don't know what happened to her because we were like separated the whole time. So I don't know, but dad came because my mom dead said she wasn't coming. She dead ass did not come for me. Like, she had me sitting in there from like, I got locked up like 12. I was probably in there till like 4 or 5. Like, he signed the release shit. They gave me a date I have to appear in court or whatever. I didn't take a mugshot though. I didn't take a mugshot. Like, I didn't have her. They didn't make me have her. Fast forward now. After that, now we walking back to the car for after he finished bailing me out or whatever he had to do to get me out. And I'm quiet. I'm shook. I'm embarrassed. I'm like, bro, I don't want him to curse me out because he low-key intimidated me back then, like I said. So I end up having to go to what's the tip for the bad kids? It's downtown, the juvenile delinquent center, to go appear in court. And basically she was like, well, were you stealing? Because, the guy said that, they didn't see anything off of you. It wasn't you that made yourself get caught. It was her. Because she got caught before in Macy's and she did not tell me she got caught in Macy's. But, how it goes is, y'all both, you knew what you was doing. You should never been with her, yada, yada, yada. But, that's not her first time getting caught, so she got in more trouble than I did. We didn't have the same court date, and I look even talked to her when I went back to school. I was tight, like, bro, you done got me locked up for stealing for kids, babies. I don't even have fucking kids. I'm not even on that type of time right now. I'm dead 14, 15. I just want to skip class, go to the mall. That's it. I had to go to court, and they basically said, you got probation. Like, they gave me probation. I ended up going to probation, and I'm just going to I'm going to set my eyeshadow right here into place so it don't move because I'm about to put a color over it. Yeah, so, I didn't talk to him at the school. She tried to talk to me. I was tight. I didn't want to talk to her. I think she kind of knew that, like, bitch, you got me in trouble. I wasn't stealing. But, yeah, so I go to court, and they're like, bro, you got to do 100 and, I think, 24-hour community service by a certain date. Fast forward now, I end up having to go do community service downtown at some school, wiping windows, vacuuming, doing shit after school, whatever, for mad long. And now that I think about it, my dad had his own business, so I could have just faked like I was doing community service at his job and just had him sign off. Because that's the only real reason why I was going downtown to do the community service, because somebody literally had to sign the paper, like, from the hours you went to the hour you left. Like, it was like some real probation shit, like some real life shit. Yeah, so you know, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution palette. I'm gonna use the pink right here. I don't know if I'm gonna remix it, but we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna go in with the pink. Whatever, I'm telling you, every day after school for like fucking like 3 months, I had to go do probation. And I had to, well, not probation, but I had to go do volunteer work at a school. I was over there hoping that my friends didn't see me because I was too cute back then. Well, I thought I was, because I damn sure looked hip back then. Now that I think about it, thought I was too cute to have people see me, whatever. Had to vacuum, basically a job without getting paid, like. And you have a date where you gotta make sure you complete shit and all types of extra shit that is mad fucking dumb. But yeah, so that's the first time I ever got locked up. I got banned from fucking Macy's for 5 years. Like, could not go in Macy's for 5 years. Like, if they was to see me in Macy's for 5 years, I mean, before the 5 years, I could then get locked up and go back to jail. I was so scared to even walk around, to even walk around the mall. Like, I'm like, what if the security guard remembers me, even though it's not Macy's, and still be like, bro, like, you can't be in here. Like, I couldn't go to the mall. I was banned from the mall for 6 months, a year. Still was going to the mall though, but I was banned from Macy's for 5 years, and I'm like, I was shook. Like, I was real life shooked. Like, real life shooked. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just packing on the pink, making sure that it's nice and bright, because if it ain't bright, it ain't right. The story how I ended up getting fucking locked up in fucking school for the first time. I wasn't even the one that was doing shit, but I'm getting locked up with the girl because I was guilty by association. It was on camera. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't get as much trouble as she did. 1, because it was my first offense. 2, because I wasn't really the one stealing. And 3, it was on camera. Like, you saw on camera her clearly doing everything she wasn't supposed to. Everything that got me in trouble was the things she was doing on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and type. Back in high school days, I was bad. Like, I was real life bad. I don't know if people know me in high school, but I was bad. I used to be in ISS all the time. I used to get suspended. Before I even got to high school, I was bad. Shit was crazy. But yeah, so that's my story time. And that's the time I got locked up in high school.
I hate using fucking glitter.
Another tip you guys can use is you can use your setting spray as like a hold. I won't say like an actual glue for the glitter, but you could use your setting spray as an actual hold. To this tutorial, we're just gonna listen to music. Like, to be honest, because I already told my story time. I'm done talking.
I swear this gon' fuck the summer up. I swear I'm too official, I can never stress a bitch. I done lost a couple soldiers every day, I reminisce. I know niggas did you wrong.
So yeah, next I'm gonna go on my Makeup Revolution baking oil, and I'm just gonna use this to just bring back some oil and lust in my face.